All right, here we go live. So welcome everyone to Lay 5's website meeting. Today is 17th of July, new week, first week of the day. And with that, let's start today's call. So I'll quickly share the meeting minutes. If you got any agenda, feel free to add it in and make sure to mark your attendance so we can capture your feedback or anything. So with that, let's first follow our weekly tradition to welcome newcomers. So if you are a newcomer, haven't introduced yet, so this is your chance. You can unmute yourself and give a quick introduction and say hi to the community. So do we have any newcomers today?
Hey there.
Hi, Dhananjay.
Yeah. Thank you for having me here. And actually, I'm a final year student pursuing my computer science, and I'm completely new to open source. And I'm hoping I'll be able to contribute to this community. Thank you for having me.
All right, that's great. Nice to have you, Dhananjay. Welcome to the call. So in this call, we'll be definitely talking about front-end issues, pull request, work done by contributors. So feel free to chime in. And yeah,
Hello,
anyone else is new?
hello everyone. This is Priyanshi Soni. I am also pursuing BTech in IT, and I am very much looking forward to contribute in this community. I am also new to open source, but I am really looking forward to grow with you all and develop my tech stack and explore more if needed.
That's great. So nice of you, Priyanshi. Welcome to the community. And yeah, definitely you're at the right place to start your open source journey.
Thank you, sir.
Cool. So I'm just counting on list. So is there anyone else I'm missing out? If not, um, feel free to say hi in chat if you got audio issues. So let's start today's item. So before we move ahead with today's agenda item, so I request if you got a webcam, don't be shy, even if you got messy here. So feel free to open your webcam. It's always nice to interact with face than voice. Cool. So first up, we'll be covering topics from layfi.io. Next up is meshy.io, and then docs.mesh.io, and following up on others. So I'll say again, so if you got agenda, feel free to add it in. We'll be definitely covering our items so you can get feedback and incorporate it. So first up on top of the list, we have Prem. So hi Prem, would like to take the stage and kick us off.
Thank you. Can I start right away?
Yeah, sure. You can share your screen and give a quick introduction or like anything about your work. All right. So Prem, are you sharing? Did we lost Prem or okay, he's sharing.
So Steam is my screen visible?
Yep, your screen is visible, but I think there's some issue with your internet bandwidth. But yeah, we can see your screen. You can go ahead, carry on.
I will connect with. Okay, now. So basically, I'm solving the issue which you can see here. It is a bit overflowing
Um,
and
yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Prem. We can
it's
just see your Zoom. So if you could switch tabs or okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. We can
my
see
network
your
connection
changes.
is not good. Uh, Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Prem, we can see your screen and hear you clearly. Um, all right. I think there's some feedback issue from Prem. So we'll be covering Prem's topic later. So do signal in chat, Prem. So let's move ahead and we'll be covering back to Prem. So Sagar, you're up next with add email validation on MeshMap sign up page.
Sure. Thank you. Hello guys, so let me share. Should I share the screen?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So the issue was raised by Lee on the layer5.io repo. And initially the issue was asking for validating the anonymous email IDs. So then I checked if there are basic email validations in the form. So there was not even a basic validation for the emails. So I added both. The firstly, it will validate if the email is in the correct standard format. So if it is not, it will come up with a message that you have to enter a valid email address. Then if the email is according to the standard, then it will check for the anonymous email addresses. Like this screenshot is for that. So here the message will appear that the use of this email address is not allowed, and you have to like enter a non-anonymous email address. And I can
All right. Yeah, the changes looks good.
and I have also tested it for a couple of values, and it was showing the right intended task, what was intended.
And yeah, there are a couple of more forms. I think that will require a bit, but we have one common forms you're using. So if you are adding this to that particular component, I think we are
I'm
good to.
using to this form, when we sign up for the MeshMap beta.
All right. Yeah, we do have a common form, so there shouldn't be any issues. But if there are any other forms that requires email and that's not in the common component, you can do the same change over there.
Okay, fine. I will look into it.
All right. So for validating, you're using regex for email, right?
Yeah, regex.
No other library. Okay.
No, only regex.
And for domain specific email address,
That too for that regex only. Currently, it is only validating 4 emails which listed in the issue.
Mhm.
If we want to add more email addresses like domains, we can add it to the regex and it will validate them as well.
Okay. I think there could be a more enhancement over here because there are like millions and billions of domains available out there. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
need to do something dynamic with that. But yeah, for now that sounds good.
So
Cool. So I'll I have requested, I think, a review from Shivam over there in your PR. So let's follow up over there.
okay, thank you. So should I
All right.
answer it?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Saga, for your update. Nice.
Thank you.
And yeah, when you do make updates to this particular site, there are a couple of more sites, play.meshy.io and meshy.io. So we use the form over there. So you can make the same change over there.
Yeah. Actually, one of the issue was listed in the messery as well, and one of the community member, yes, raised a PR for that already.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll request you to then review.
Okay, fine. I will do that.
All right. Great, Sagar. So is Prem back? All right, I think not. So we'll next move to Naureen's item on fixed metadata for layer 5 description. So do we have Naureen? Yep, we do. So hi, Naureen, would like to take the stage?
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, actually, there were some spelling mistakes in that, and I have fixed it, and it's merged as well.
Oh, okay. So I'll quickly open the link, and yeah, thanks for adding your pull request link over there. So it's merged. That's great. So fix metadata description. So there might be, I think, more of the places. So you have fixed the spelling error of cloud native. So if you see a service mesh anywhere in the SEO content or like anywhere in the meta description, so you can raise an issue for that, or you can directly make a pull request. So yeah, a quick update. That's good, Noreen.
Thank you.
All right. So that was quick. So next up we have an item from Randy. So I don't think Randy is on the call. It's quite early for him. So we'll just quickly cover his PR. So he's doing a migration of a .mdx file that we use in all over the website for Gatsby plugin from V4 to next version. And this PR contains like a lot of information. So I think Nikhil Lada is following up on that. So I'll quickly share the link in the PR if anybody else wants to chime in into this PR, and you can feel free to review it. All right. So I'll say, Prem, you can interrupt me or like say anything in chat if you are back. All right. So next move to Ranjan's update. So do you have Ranjan on the call? So we do have, I think. All right. So hi, Ranjan. Would like to share screen and give us a quick update.
Yes, I'm sharing my screen.
All right. Thank you. Anyone has anything to share until Ranjan clicks the share button on his Zoom? Any
Just
joke or anything?
there is an issue here.
Hmm.
Just share.
All right. I think we can circle back to Ranjan if you are getting issues in sharing.
Okay.
All right. So we'll be circling back to Ranjan and Prem. So, all right. So I see Ayush is on the call. So is this Ayush Gupta? Okay, no issue. So if it's Ayush Gupta, I recommend you to quickly, you can review this PR from Randy. So next up, we have an update from Vamshi on fixing hover effect on cards on new page. So do we have Vamshi on the call? All right. So I don't think we have Vamshi on the call. So but we'll quickly review his PR. So he has worked on fixing hover effect on cards on new page. So there isn't any review requested. So let's quickly take a look. So Vivek or Shivam or anyone has a context to this? All right, so he's making the images align in the cards. So I'll request review from the contributors and from the maintainers. So moving up next, we have an update from Namit. So again, I don't think we have Namit on the call, do we?
We don't.
Okay. So Prem or Ranjan, are you ready to share? All right, I think they are not. So let's quickly cover Namit's item update for Figma links. So, okay, there's already a review provided by Lee to change it to Meshri's repository, to change it to Lay5's Figma link, not Meshri. So I'll let Namit follow up on this. And next up, we have an update from Vikramaditya, and Vikram is with us today, right? Yep.
Hello everyone.
Yeah, hi Vikram. I would like to share your screen and give a quick update.
Yes, definitely. Thank you. Hello. So I have added a blog on MeshMap which aims to introduce newcomers about the publishing design. In the recent times, we have faced a lot of issues where the newcomers are really confused about how to publish a design or using MeshMap. So here is the blog which I have, and the resources which I have referred are the Meshri documentation, and I have skimmed through the discuss forums. And personally, I have documented my own journey by publishing a design using the mesh map.
All right. Yeah, if you just go back to the blog, Vikram. Yeah, so this is a really great effort from Vikram on MeshMap guide for newcomers. So I think for MeshMap, you can use the word extensions. So one point to note over here. So if you just
Yes,
open that
thank
this thing again, and um, since it's a blog, so I do feel that it should have your image and image card available on the right side.
I don't have my community member profile yet.
Okay, okay, yeah, oh, I missed that. So I think, yep, you are doing a great work writing blogs and like contributing good. So you are in the follow-up for that contributor ladder. So that's great, Vikram. And
Thank
yeah, I think you're ready to get community member profile. And the blog looks good. And talking about the screenshots, um, yeah, there are
Yes,
a
the
couple of things we could update over here. And again, in terms of alignment and content, so we'll definitely be reviewing the content.
thank you. I also have one call for the volunteers that when we go responsive, the related blocks get overwhelmed a bit.
Yep, this is really an issue. So, is there an open issue on this?
No, not yet. I just discovered it now, so I thought it's better to uh,
So,
address
yeah,
in the
again, so
meeting.
in the start of the meeting, I said like, yeah, definitely we'll be discussing some good first issue. So, this is the one. So, feel free to open an good first issue on layfi.io site. And is there anyone takers for this? You can signal now or like say anything in chat, and let's get you this issue assigned so you can make a fix. So, are there any takers?
Hello.
Can you please repeat the issue?
Um,
Hello.
I'll let Vikramaditya open the issue, so like you all can comment and let's follow over there.
It's just a responsive issue, nothing more.
Yeah,
Yes,
and since Vikramaditya is doing a great job in writing blogs and helping contributors, so how they can use extensions, mesh use extension, that's MeshMap. And we have a writers program. So if you aren't aware about the writers program, make sure you join weekly meeting on Thursday. So in that program, we discuss how you can contribute to the community by writing blogs, creating workshop resources, and like resource articles. So I'll quickly share the link of the writers program in chat in case anybody wants to work on that. So thanks, Vikram. The blog
Should
looks good.
okay.
I'm audible?
And is there anyone else has? I think yeah, Sudhanshu has one.
It should be newcomers or beginners.
Yeah, Sudhanshu. I think
I have like it should be newcomers or beginners. The right word for it.
I, it could
MeshMap.
be for beginners as well, but I think mostly newcomers are having problem, especially it's due to the LFX designing task. That's why I use the word newcomers.
All right. Is there anyone else having feedback on Vikramaditya's work?
Hello. Can I say something?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Hello. In blog section where Vikramaditya has said that there is a issue. So after reloading, then it will fix automatically. I worked on this, so I know about this.
Um, all right. So I'll let Vikramaditya open an issue. So let's get it
Oh, yeah.
fixed.
No, while refreshing it works. I just did it now. Thank you.
Okay. So thanks, Vikram. Is there anything else from you?
Oh yes, this one. I fixed the current one. Actually, it just got fixed. It just got merged. Previously, it was overflowing and it was causing a disruptive UI.
Okay.
This one is already merged. Thank you.
Okay, it's merged and that's good. We are all set. So thanks, Vikram. I'll quickly share my screen again. All right. So let's move to next item. So before we move to next item, I'll
Uh,
quickly make a call that Prem or Ranjan, are you like ready with the
yeah, I
update?
am there.
Okay, Prem,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Uh, I'm sharing my screen.
Um, yeah, you can share.
Okay. Yeah. I think so. My screen is visible.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So basically, the issue was that on nearly the width of 991 pixel to 720 pixels, there was a overflowing in this grid, as you can see it. Uh,
Oh, I was on mute. Sorry. So yeah, if you
as you
just
can
go back. Yeah.
basically, the issue was that around 991 to 720 pixels, there was an overflowing issue. As you can see here.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
There was an overflowing issue in this grid. So I have solved that, and this is the new design or new responsive design. It is quite responsive with the width of the screen.
All right. Yeah. So my I think there's a open comment from Leo over there, but I'll quickly make the comment again. So if you are changing the grid layout, so I don't think we need to do that. But yeah, fixing the
Actually, I am not.
overflow issue is good. And one more thing to update over
Actually,
here is yeah, go ahead.
actually, I am not solving. I am not changing the grid layout. As you can see, let me make it responsive. So, you can see here.
Hmm.
Here it is a grid layout, but after a certain width 991, precisely 999 pixel, it will overflow, and after that the designer have had only used this grid to make it more responsive. I haven't introduced any more precise
Okay.
grid system. It's only the basic design of that responsive design. See, as you can see it here, it's locally
Yeah.
local host, so
Okay.
it is
I
a
got you.
great system.
All right. And
So
yeah.
so I have solved this issue, and one more thing, as you can see here, the distance between the image and the text is quite abruptly random, I think so. Probably we can fix this, but we have to overwrite all the css before that 991 pixel width. After that we have to make some changes, like the width should be same around aspect ratio, and the gapping between the image and the text should be same. So that's the another issue which I am working on. So what's your take on it?
Yeah, definitely. That's an issue. The images and the text should be aligned properly. And
And
yeah,
what's
you
about
can go ahead with
this
that.
the problem which I have solved, overflow, which I have
Yeah,
solved?
that looks fine. And if you just switch to mobile view,
Okay, yeah, for sure.
yeah, again, yeah, this looks fine. Just align the image.
Yeah, it's
All
in
right.
it's in.
So anyone else has feedback? I think Shivam worked on this area before. So Shivam or Naureen.
Yeah, Prem, thanks for fixing this. There,
Yeah.
you might have also noticed some things in the code that the code needs to be refactored for this page. like there are a lot of media queries, and I don't think that you have refactored the code yet. But there was an open issue also to refactor the code, and that would help the future contributors as well. So, like if we are already working on this page, and if you refactor the code to get rid of the useless media queries, that would be great effort from you.
Yeah, I had removed some code like there was no need of media query around 991 to 720. So I have refactored some of the code, and I will refactor some code because the card alignment is very poor. I think so. There is no consistency here, and some of the cards are not of proper width and size. So we have to make a major change in CSS. So probably I have to do it after that. After that, which you have assigned me.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, it would be nice if you could just open up an issue on this and we'll assign it to you. So that would be good.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, just
So
a quick
so do
comment.
you
Yeah.
want me?
No,
So do
sorry to
you want
interrupt.
me to?
Prem.
Okay. Yeah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
so there's a quick comment from Naureen. So Naureen saying, already have a PR that is fixing this issue. Right, Naureen? Are you talking about this one? Oh yeah. So first I think we should be taking a look at that particular PR. So I'll request Prem, you can like review that PR that is already solving
Okay.
this issue.
Okay. I will do it.
Cool.
And I have some issue with the basic UI and UX part of this website. So can I go ahead, or maybe at some other time?
Yeah, go ahead. Like this is the time. This is the website's call. So yeah, we'll be discussing UI UX stuff.
Okay. Okay. So this is my Notion document, which I have shared in the UI channel of the Slack. So basically, there is no difference between links and normal text. So there should be a difference between a link and a normal text, as it improve the navigation of a particular website better. And if I will see a particular text, and it doesn't look like a link, so I won't click on it. So it will improve our navigation and property of the website, I think so. And second point I have that we should not use two different nav link to navigate to the same page. I think I can show you here.
Yeah, I think your note looks good, Prem. So I'll recommend you to like toss this notes into a Google document into the community drive. So I'll let Vivek follow up on the procedure if you aren't aware about that. So let's
Uh,
get it
I
reviewed.
I have posted it in Slack channel, and what do you want me to proceed for?
Yeah, so let's cover this your information from Notion to the community Google Docs. So I'll let Vivek Vishal to follow up over here. And yeah,
Okay.
let's cover your this conversation on Slack then. Good notes, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have pointed out some major issues. Felt for it. So thank you for it.
All right. Thanks, Prem. It was nice update. All
Thank
right.
you.
I'll share my screen again.
Before we move on, so the refactoring issue that CM was mentioning on the project space, there is a need of refactoring the code. So I have shared the issues link in the chat. So any one of you who wants to work on can signal in the GitHub comments or in the chat right now.
Cool. So yeah, do comment on the issues. And let's circle back to Ranjan if he is available. So Ranjan, are you back? Yep, I think Ranjan Mangla, we can see you. So
I am there, but there is an issue in my system with like I am unable to share my screen. I don't know why.
Okay. No issues. So let's cover your item on Slack. But I think I'll since you have added the link, so I'll open the PR and let's you can voice over. So yeah, I would like to talk about the issue. I'm sharing on your behalf.
This issue was handled by Darren. He has comment. So he was he was doing the toolkit stuff. So he was having difficulty in centering the toolkit, and there was an issue like in the toolkit when you go to /community/members. Uh, if you open /community/members and if you hovered over a member earlier, the toolkit would be cut by the photo. So I solved that uh, for first icon, and I centered those toolkits to the icon.
All right.
Like
Yeah. Just to confirm, like it's tooltip or toolkit. I think it's tooltip.
tooltip. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. No issues. So yeah, there are a couple of like visible issues. Like you can see the arrow and the content. The content is fine.
Yes.
And are you referring the content from the front matter, or you are hard coding it?
Hard coding.
Okay. So then it should be a reference from the front matter if we can. So do take help of Shivam or Vivek.
Okay. And one issue with the first icon is we can't center with the icon. We have to skew it by 10 pixel or 20 pixel because if we center it, it will be cut by the photo. Or either we will have to the whole icon try to have a margin right of like 20 to 30 pixel or 3-4 ramps.
All right. So it's only happening with the front, the first
icon.
So yeah, yeah, they could be. Yeah, there must be a fix for this too. So I haven't looked at your PR, but yeah, I'll definitely help you with this. And if anyone else has a quick solution or suggestion for yeah, so anyone has quick
Just to make
suggestion for
sure that
Ranjan?
you are not overlapping Darren's work right here. Like Darren was working on the same issue.
Darren worked for the most part, so he was unable. So he asked me to present this issue, and also on the next half, I worked on it, like middling it, and on the first icon issue.
All right. So make sure you list out a description, like what things are you fixing and what things are covered by Darren's PR. So that will be more clear.
Okay, I will do it.
All right. And yeah, this is certainly an issue and this needs a fix. So I'll request Shivam or anyone else, Sudhanshu or anyone, so they can help with this thing. All
Ranjan,
right.
do you also want to discuss about the enhancement proposal you were talking about, you raised issues about?
Yes.
All right. So before you do, Ranjan, so I think you also have one more item. So would like to discuss.
Yes, it was about a dark mode for Twitter widget.
This is for the MHD IO, right?
Can you
repeat?
The
layer 5 discussion. Discussion forum.
Okay, for the discuss forum. So yeah, definitely we can have dark mode on discuss forum, but I think you will require some of the admin permissions or like the things that you can't achieve directly. So I'll request Vivek Vishal to follow up on this issue so he can work on this particular area, discuss forum.
Okay. And another issue I was working on was dark mode for Twitter widget. I think I have. Yes.
This one is for discuss.layfighter, not the Twitter widget. But yeah, I see what you meant by Twitter widget, that thing.
No, I have worked on it. I have submitted a PR for it.
Yeah, I saw
if
the
you
PR
could link or
in the meshdo.io, but the thing is for the Twitter widgets related work, we are putting a pause for it right now, since we're not sure how to proceed with it, as the tweets aren't available right now without without being logged in. So we would like to make a decision on it whether to keep it on the footer or not.
Yeah, a good
And
call
yeah,
by Karan. All right. So is there anything else, Ranjan, would like to discuss, or should we proceed with others update?
Nothing.
Okay.
We can proceed with others.
Cool. Thanks, Ranjan. Good updates. So moving next, we have update from Yana. So Yana is with us. So hi, Yana. Would like to share screen and give a quick update.
Yes.
So Yana, are you sharing a screen?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, all right.
Is my screen visible?
Yep, we can.
So, like the issue was to add a quote on layerfight.io community page. So I have added it here. You can see it like here.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can see.
So this was the issue.
Yeah, if you just go back to that particular site where you
Okay.
have added code. Yeah, so we do have a blog code component that we are using on blogs. So I think that same component could be used or it could be enhanced and put it over here. So Shivam, what do you have thoughts on this? So I think that would look much better. But yeah, good work by Yana on adding this code.
Yeah, yeah, this one is good. Yana, was there any mock-up that you followed, or was this just out of your head?
Can you
No, no.
repeat?
Yeah, Shivam, like she just added the code on this community page. So like no design or mockup is required over there.
Okay, okay, yeah. So Yana, there is a component known as it is by the name of inline codes. It is present on the website, and that can be used if like there is not another mockup present currently, and that can be used for now.
Am I audible?
Yeah, Yana, you're audible. I think
Sorry,
your
the
screen share just stopped.
okay.
Yeah, you can take over the screen if you want. Or did you got
Um,
what Shivam was saying about the inline codes that you could use on that
actually,
particular page?
actually, my meet disconnected. So can you repeat it?
Okay, I'll let Shivam.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, there is a component by the name of inline codes. It is present in the website store. You can use that component for to present the code here for now because like we do not have any other mockup design.
Okay, I will add it.
All right. And Yana, if you face any kind of issues while finding that component, I think you won't be. It's a direct component. But
Can you
yeah,
share the um, name
I'll
in chat box?
um all right. So, Shivam will be sharing the name and I'll let you do a bit of homework of finding that component in the code base. All right. So thanks, Yana. Yeah, that code really looks nice. And if anyone else has a code or anything that they want to express to the community, feel free to add it in, and we'll definitely be adding your codes on the page. All right. So next up, we have an update on social media icon size fix from Harsh Davaria. So do we have Harsh Davaria on the call?
Yeah,
All right. So Harsh would like to share your screen.
yeah, sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So my task was to make the text size, make the icon size consistent, remove this extra spacing over here, and Lee also suggested me to change the text over here to something meaningful. So yeah, this is the after.
All right. So if you just go back to the so this one is the previous, and if
Yeah,
you go back to after, yeah, and how does it looks on mobile view responsiveness?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, it looks fine to me. And on light mode, I think these are colored icons, so there should be any issues. All right. Yeah, the changes looks good to me over here. Anyone has quick comments or any suggestions that we could use as an enhancement over here? All right. So yeah, is it we have merged, Harsh? If
No,
okay, so,
it is not merged yet.
all right. So I think let's get it merged then.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. You have any other update or that was it?
No, that was it.
All right, cool. So next up we have an item from Samyak. So do we have Samyak on the call?
Hello. Yeah. Yes. So basically, I created one issue ticket where we like appreciated Harsh Kabalia, like inviting him to the members profile. And the assignee was Devash. So I will be following up with Devash as he was facing some issue with the DCO checks. So I will make sure that the PR gets merged to the soonest.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And since we are talking about community member profile, so in the handbook section, we have a recognition subsection. So if you want to know like how we are following up on contributors, how we are encouraging them to have a member profile and how we are inviting them to GitHub organization. So make sure you go and read that particular section. I'm sure Vivek or Karan or anyone else will definitely share the link. So if you feel that any of the information is missing over there, so let us know. We'll definitely toss it in. All right, thanks, Samyak. So next up, we have an update from Udit on update on Snapshot and performance page. So yeah, sounds good. So Udit would like to share.
Yeah, just a second.
All right.
Yes, from last time I had 3 tasks, like I have to fix the mobile version, then the gradient design, and I have to add the animation. So this would be the floating animation that we wanted, and also change the gradient design that we had earlier. So this is how it would look like. Although it's a little bit different than the design, but I was getting some issues like to completely replicate the design, and the mobile version. Yeah, this is how it would look like in mobile. Now I
Yeah.
think the task seemed completed.
If you
So
go back to what I think I missed or there was some issue with
yeah.
the install icon. Yeah, in the mobile view with the install button. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, since I think it could be centered or yeah, it could be centered on the mobile view.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the animation looks cool. And I think Shivam can help over here with the rest of the work that you were stating.
Anything else that is pending right now, or I have to do?
Shivam, do you have any comments over here? The changes looks good to me.
Yeah, the changes look fine. The alignment and in the alignments.
Yeah. And I think, Udit, you can also share the Figma link since we have a couple of UXers and folks that are interested in that. So they can make enhancement to the page and like recommend stuff.
Yeah, just a second.
All right. All right. So I'll let Udit share the link. So till then, we'll continue on next item. So thanks, Udit. Is there anything else from you?
No, boss.
All right. So we have covered all the items of layer5.io. So next, let's move to item for meshi.io. So first, if we have a PR that's, I think, ready for review from GaganPreet, but I don't think we have GaganPreet on the call. So we'll quickly take a look at a PR. So a great description added by GaganPreet. So she's working on adding a filter section in the catalog page that's on meshi.io/catalog. So all the technologies will now be dynamically rendered over here and with their count. So I think Vivek was also working on this particular area before. So Vivek, have you reviewed the PR Or do you have any comments?
So till now, till today is unknown. It was in work in progress, so it has been marked for review recently. So yeah, we'll take a look.
All right, I'll ask for your review. Cool then. And yeah, I'll also share the link of the PR if in case anybody else wants to review. So what GaganPreet is doing, she is enhancing the technologies and the categories page in the measure.io/catalog section. And let's take a look at the deploy preview. So I think the latest deploy preview is in this, right, Vivek? It should be having more technologies and categories.
Yes, but I think C has numbered them, like grouped them together. So yeah.
Okay.
Gaurav, could you please select one
All
of
right. So
for the catalog? By the way, the single source of truth would be the spreadsheet, right? For the integration.
yeah, that integration spreadsheet. So all right. So I'll let everyone else review the PR.
In the catalog page of making sure that there's consistency between them, right? The number of the technologies
Between yeah,
the
that
remote
should be
provider and the website.
yeah, because like all the technologies and the count is directly fetched from that integration spreadsheet that you are referring. So all of that should be in sync. All right. So next up we have an item from Faizan. So hi Faizan. Do we have Faizan on the call? Nope. So we'll be covering his item in the next call. So Vivek, sorry, Vaibhav, you're up next.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Vaibhav.
Hello. So
Would like to
I
share
was
screen?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Is this visible now?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
So I was working on 3 issues. So the first one is update import catalog model. So it was issue raised by the Gaurav. So here is the preview of that. So in import on any catalog, so this text was not visible. So now it's visible on both the themes. Also, the one suggestion was suggested by Savio. So this text was not visible in the dark theme. So I just added the code for this also. So it's now working fine. And for the next issue, which is where it is, so the GIF on homepage needs to be updated. So I tried my best solutions. So here is I basically raised the issue on layer 5 discussion forums for feedback, and I get feedback from Lee. So here I then shared my potential solutions. So but I didn't get any feedback on that. So I tried to here Lee was saying that the picture quality is not so good. So I tried that, and but I think it's not I think it's looking both same. So and I basically did the zoom of the website, and then I tried to record the screen, but it was not so good, I think. Here is the terminal, so which is looking very big, so it's not very good. And the third is this mesh build and release a channel. So I need help for this issue. I tried, but I can't do it by alone.
Oh, okay. So yeah, for this issue, like if you are getting any hurdles on this particular item, so let's give it to
Oh,
another contributors and let you have
okay.
review the PR.
Oh,
And
for
about this
this,
particular
this
issue, so I'll let Shivam follow up on this. So Shivam has recorded and worked on GIFs a lot, so he'll definitely be
okay,
like help you.
okay. Can anyone
All
guide
right.
for
And
me
for the
this
first issue,
for this issue?
um, yeah, I think you can ask for help or like what thing you are not able to achieve. So
I'll
like
follow.
write a description in Slack or anyone else. Anyone can definitely help you. Plus, if you go back to your first item, there was a minor update
First
that you could,
item.
yeah,
Oh, this one.
yeah. If you just open the modal,
This.
yeah. So you can add a little bit of padding to the X for closing the button. It's um
Okay.
sticking to the right.
All
All
right.
right, cool. Yeah. Anything else from you, Vaibhav? And yeah, let's get your
Thank
help
you,
on
Gaurav.
that item and on the docs item.
Okay.
All right. So next up we have an item from Debjyoti. So hi Debjyoti.
Hello everyone.
Yeah.
So,
Hey.
yeah, should I share my screen?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so this issue was posted by Yana. So the problem was in the pull request template of Mesh.io. Like this signed commit link was not working. If I go to any like another pull request and click on this signed commits, it was generating this not found section. So like I updated the link which will redirect to the docs mesh.io site, like where the signed off instructions are there.
All right. Yeah, that was a quick update. Looks good to me.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thanks, Devjyoti. So next up we have an item from Karan on mesh installation command issue. So Karan would like to cover your updates.
Could you just go to the issue?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. So this issue was pointed out before by Ranjan due to the inconsistencies of the commands found in the layer5.io and mesh.io. So I've commented on the layer5 website, but for the mesh website right now, the commands used under the Docker platform and Kubernetes are like they're not they needs to be updated. So right now the current condition in the Meshia website is that whenever a user will go to the instructions, the instructions are as like you have to install the CTL manifest first and then create the platform specific context. So which should not be these steps should not be there. We can easily update it with the using the curl command and just using the mesh.io/install and your platform, which which installs all the clients within a one step, and there's no need to create another context for it and make it into 4 to 5 steps. So this can be updated there. And under the kind installation, the option of the manifest should be removed, and the installation for instruction to install the manifest of the CLI from all the steps should be removed, as we discussed last time with the leak. And the small part of the JKey installation was that we needed a token flag there to have the automatic configuration there. I haven't assigned anyone this issue. I needed confirmation from you guys before I like assign someone to work on this one.
Yeah,
I will
definitely. A good call
described all the steps here.
by Karan, and you have nicely laid out all the description of the issue. So since Ranjan is willing up to take this issue, So Ranjan, are you clear with the approach? What needs to be done over here before this issue is assigned to you by Karan? Or if you have any questions, like, or if you don't understand the issue, you can say now. Ranjan, are you there?
And if Ranjan's busy with other work, if any other contributor is willing to take it up, like I'll help you.
I think
conclude this one.
Vikramaditya is. All right.
Yep,
Cool.
so we can assign.
Thanks, Karan. So next up we have a very nice update. So we are uplifting, the contributors are uplifting the community page for Meshi.io, and there are a couple of contributors working on this item. So, okay, I just messed it up. Mohit, share the update first. And I think Rex is also working on the designs for this particular page, right, Rex?
The community pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are already being implemented. If I'm not mistaken, there are a couple of people who have been assigned and have done
okay.
Done a lot of work. I think Vivek knows about it as well. We've been helping to provide assets, but I'm not sure all of them are done. I know that the calendar segment is done, but I'm not sure about the other parts. Maybe I'll do a follow up on that with the contributors. I'll find out.
All right. So I think there are open PRs, right? Or are they merged?
They're open.
Okay, they are open PRs. So do we have anyone from Gautam, Yogesh, Mohit? We have Ranjan, Dhananjay or Ayush.
Yeah, I'm
anyone
here.
would like to give a status on this? So
yes,
all right.
you guys can go next, and
All right.
Gautam is out taking care of her mother. Health is not well, so yes, you guys, you can go ahead.
So let me share my screen.
All right, Yogesh.
You are mute, or you're on mute, Gaurav, if you are saying something.
Oh, okay. I was just asking Yogesh to share.
Is my screen is visible?
It's all black, Yogesh. Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay. So I got a task to work on this resources component, and I have opened this PR, and this is the view in our PC, and you mobile. I have added the component, and if you working on not
sorry to
We are
interrupt.
seeing the preview on layer5.io, Yogesh, not mesh.io. If you can switch tabs.
Yeah.
So, all right. Since we are at top of the hour, and Yogesh is having some bandwidth issues. So yeah, okay, Yogesh, continue.
What you are saying? Because it was my work, and I'm
Yeah, we
showing
can.
this here.
Yeah, we can say. Yeah, we can see it now, Yogesh. Continue.
Yeah. So I have created this component, and it is working fine. Dark mode and light mode both. This is
If you
preview
can
in
go back, yes.
mobile.
Rex, would you like to
Yeah,
say something
yeah.
on this?
The only issue that was pointed out earlier, I think I had a conversation with Prim, and he pointed out that the space above that resources heading seems a little too much. If proper attention could be given to that, so that the space between the hero section and the resources section is not more than at most 120 pixels. I can't convert that to RAM at the moment, but maybe I can drop that in the Slack channel. But
one more issue,
really
I think, Yogesh, you can update over here, is the font. So this doesn't seem Canela source font.
Yeah,
So,
the font are different here.
yeah, so make sure you refer the Canela source font across the websites.
Yeah. Yes, that as well. And maybe if possible, the title text, like the tutorials, guidelines, give a little space between the title text and the body text, and I think yes.
All right.
I want to say something because Rex on Slack, Rex asked me that the difference, the gap between resources and this paragraph should be 1 REM. So I have given that 1 REM.
All right. So I'll Yogesh, I'll let you converse with Rex over Slack. So since we are 3 minutes over, so we'll be covering rest of the items in next meeting. So is there anything else urgent that we need to talk?
Those one point, like those who are working on this community page revamp, like we ensure that while I was reviewing, I was seeing there was a lot of changes in gem file. So we have to make sure that this gem file .log or gem file should not be changed. So because some of the PRs are ready too much, but can't be much due to that changes.
All right. Yeah. Nice point raised by Sudhanshu. So make sure you keep in mind that the gem file or the gem.log file aren't being changed. So, all right. So since we are 4 minutes over, so we'll be wrapping up the call. So I'll just quickly make a call. So if you are a newcomer, make sure you subscribe to this committee calendar. Do press this big fat yellow button to add all the meetings to your calendar. And if you are a newcomer and you haven't got your fill yet, make sure you attend the newcomers meeting on Thursday and meet meshmates and committee managers. And if you got any queries, feel free to add it on discuss.layfire.io or on Slack. So with that, I think we are good to wrap today's call. So thank you all for joining Layer 5 website meeting. We'll meet next week, same time, same place. Bye all. Happy Monday.
Bye, Gaurav.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, Gaurav.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.